Hi everyone, Medina here from Arise Humanity, and I have been traveling around a bit for the last few years, and people will sometimes ask if I can do a bit of a descriptive video on different areas that I've been traveling to, and so I've decided to do a video on the Hunter Valley in New South Wales, because people say, what's it like, where you're living now and around the area? And so I'm happy to share with you some great things that I've found here in the Hunter Valley. It's from the perspective of a complete newbie, actually, because I haven't been to the Hunter Valley before. And we just visited it for my birthday on the weekend. So wanting to share with you some lovely places that we discovered. The Hunter Valley is renowned for the multiple wineries and vineyards all throughout the area. It's very pretty, actually, because there are rolling hills of green and vineyards everywhere. And if you are a wine drinker, then you're going to absolutely love this region. I myself don't drink alcohol, neither does my partner, but regardless, it's very pretty to spend time in and to travel around. So the first thing that I'd like to share with you is that we stayed in a beautiful little B&B called the Caledonia Cottage. And this was based in Cessnock. So the Caledonia Cottage was a very sweet B&B that is a beautifully restored Federation Miners cottage built circa 1910. And it's located in the gateway to the Hunter Valley, 10 minutes to some of the best wineries in New South Wales, and also 10 minutes walk from the Cessnock main township area, where there's food and entertainment. And it's quite a luxurious accommodation B&B. It's got its own kitchen, luxury linen. Beautiful fireplace, very old worldy, actually, with all the pictures and the way that it's been decorated. And we really enjoyed our stay there. There's a little outside area as well. And the bedrooms were beautifully done. the size of it was quite big as well, which was lovely. And we really enjoyed the bath. So I had a luxurious bath there. And also the little log fire was beautiful as well. Had good heating, and we walked into ambient music, which was really nice as well, you know, chill music as we walked in. So here's a little bit of footage from this B&B, Caledonia Cottage, based in Cessnock. Really recommended for anyone that wants to go and visit there. The details will also be below in the description. And the Caledonia Cottage is run by a guy called Steve, who's been really kind and helpful in booking this. And the other great thing about it was it's easy to get in and out. You know, it has a special code to get in the door. Pets are allowed, which is really important for us because our little pup Squidge goes everywhere with us. And so that's a real bonus for us that we could take Squidge. So that B&B, Caledonia Cottage, was really recommended if you'd like to stay somewhere nice at the Hunter Valley. And then we went to a beautiful restaurant. I love Italian food. I think I'm actually got a lot of Italian in me somewhere. Maybe it's a past life thing. We went to a beautiful restaurant on Saturday night for my birthday called the Italian Cottage. We dine out quite a bit, and also my partner Zed is an ex-chef, so he has worked in over 800 kitchens throughout his life, and he's an expert in food. And we were quite blown away by the Italian Cottage. There's two arms of this business. There's one in Cessnock, and there's also the Italian Corner, which is closer to Newcastle. So there are two options there if you're interested in Italian food. But the food was truly beautiful. We loved it. Very, very rich in flavour, beautifully presented. The service was very, very prompt. We had a lovely young girl, Ebony, picture me and Ebony here, serving us. And the owner, Sony, was really beautiful. And they obviously have put so much heart and soul into this restaurant. It's really sweetly decorated, as you can see here from the pictures. And highly, highly recommend the food. So I had for entree a beautiful calamari, which was finely sliced baby squid, lightly floured, deep fried, and served on baby greens. It was beautiful. My partner said had the gamberi and piccanta, which is baby squid, prawns, and oyster mushrooms sauteed with cognac, tomato, and cream with bread. So here are some images of these stunning entrees that we had. The flavors, the sauces were just magnificent. I love Italian food because it's so yummy and rich. And so this was such a find, this restaurant. Then I'd like to share with you the main course that we had, because again, it was so beautiful. Both of them were so beautiful. So Zed had and forgive me for the pronunciation if it's not quite right, the pappardelle, which is lamb shoulder slow cooked with white wine and a hint of tomato with saffron. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So soft and tender, and the sauce was exquisite. And then myself, I love pasta, and I had the linguine con frutti di mare, which was mussels, vongole, prawn calamari cooked in chili garlic, white wine, and Napolitana sauce. So this linguine with seafood was so beautiful as well. And we topped it off with tiramisu, which we shared. So here's a picture of the tiramisu as well. Beautiful, beautiful restaurant there in Cessnock. Highly recommended. And my partner was just raving, who has had, you know, a lifetime of experience as a chef. So I really recommend you go either to that one, or which is the Italian Cottage in Cessnock, or the Italian Corner, which is closer to Newcastle. Wanted to mention that we also had a mocktail, which is a picture here, and a lemon lime bitters, which was made on the premises, the ingredients, and the lemon lime bitters was absolutely superb. It tasted quite unique and very strong, but it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Better than the normal, you know, lemon lime bitters that you buy, you know, when you go to most places. This was a proper, you know, made from scratch lemon lime bitters. It was gorgeous. So Sony was very wonderful host, and she made us feel very welcome. You can take a pet. Obviously, we took Squidge again, sat outside with Squidge, and or obviously if you're not taking a pet, you can sit inside, and it's really nicely decorated. Here's a little fireplace and a sweet little bike, and then there's some lovely paintings around the walls, and it's very cozy and very nicely done as well. So full marks, 10 out of 10 to this beautiful restaurant, and also 10 out of 10 to the B&B, the Caledonia Cottage in Cessnock. They were fantastic. Then from there on the Sunday, we were exploring markets. There was quite a few markets that were being held on that day, on the 17th of August, I think it was, and we went and had a look at them. There was a weird and wonderful market at one of the wineries, and different wineries, you know, had a few markets as well. So we stopped off and looked at those, and then we went for a drive through the Hunter Valley, and it was so picturesque with the, you know, the rolling hills and all the vineyards everywhere, and there was a lovely little French vineyard that we visited, which had, for lunch, we had some crepes, which were French crepes. It was a French owners, and it was so beautifully decorated there. They had a little caravan selling lovely food and drinks, and then they had a antique shop, and everything apparently that they were selling had come from France, and it was really nicely done and had a beautiful outlook over a vineyard. And all surrounding the whole region were vineyards everywhere. So the Hunter Valley is a lovely place to visit. The weather was lovely, which was great as well. And, you know, there are these lovely, sort of encompassed in these surrounding hills, which is really pretty. So that's my take on the Hunter Valley. If you're interested in this B&B, I'll put the details below for you to contact Steve and book. And then there's also the lovely restaurant there, the Italian Cottage in Cessnock, and really recommend that you go. It's one of the best, honestly, one of the best restaurants I've been to in a long time. Authentic Italian food, you know, and beautifully presented. The staff were wonderful, and it tasted magnificent. I'd also like to thank Steve for leaving. It was my birthday, so he left a bottle of rosé wine there for us to celebrate my birthday. So that was a lovely touch and a little welcome card. So thank you, Steve, for that. That was lovely as we arrived. Just a very, very enjoyable weekend away. Fully recommended to anyone who wants to take in more of the beauty that we have in Australia. And you know, if you like this video, please let me know, and I'll do more of them. Either leaving a comment below or let me know that you enjoyed it. I love seeing new places and experiencing them. So for me, it was a great joy to see the Hunter Valley. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Bye.